Hey y'all, hey, it's your girl Anissa, your soul awaits, the spiritual mermaid, okay, whichever name you like to call me. Thank you so very much for being here. I am so grateful for all of you. Thank you for your support. Thank you for the likes, the shares, the comments. Thank you for the positive feedback, the messages. Just thank you for being you. Thank you for being here and just thank you, okay? Much love, gratitude, and alignment to you all, okay? Be sure to like, share, and subscribe to the channel, okay, if you are not already, okay? Looks like we have a visitor doing something a bit different again for you all, okay? We're out in nature. Of course, I love my nature. I wanted to do the full moon though in the sign of Aquarius. Wanted to be a bit eccentric, right? Just like the sign of Aquarius, and shake things up a bit and just something a little different, okay, for you guys. Hope you guys enjoyed this video, okay? We are going to go ahead and dive into the deep. Don't mind me, y'all. I'm just being observant, okay? We're going to go ahead and dive into the deep and talk about this full moon that we have coming up on August 1st, okay? First day of August is already coming in with a bang, okay? Happening in the full moon in Aquarius, okay? All right, so we have a full moon in Aquarius on 8/1, okay? And Aquarius is a fixed sign, okay? Now that is their modality or their quadruplicity, okay, meaning how they act towards things, okay? Now not only is Aquarius fixed, okay, Aquarius is an air sign, okay? That is their element. They are air, okay? Now the polar opposite of Aquarius, okay, is Leo. Hence we're in Leo season now, and then hence the full moon being in the sign of Aquarius, okay, is the opposite or polar opposite of the sun being in the sign of Leo, okay? So we have the sun and the moon, right? Logic versus emotions, or ego versus the soul, okay? Logic versus intuition, that good stuff, okay? The mother versus the father, or the feminine versus the masculine energy, okay? But don't look at it as like a versus, like, oh my god, we're fighting, we're tussling, okay? That's just the energy, okay? It's an opposition, and you're really meant to work with both energies, okay? Because remember, this world is dual, okay? We live in a dualistic world, okay? Dualistic world, D-U-A-L-I-S-T-I-C, okay? This world is duality. That's Gemini energy, okay? Meaning that there's two sides of everything. There's light, there's dark, there's light. Neither one of them cannot exist without the other, okay? Therefore, everything just is. It just is, guys, okay? Now, let's talk about the sign of Aquarius, though, before we dive deeper into this full moon, okay? What is Aquarian energy? What is the sign of Aquarius? Well, the age that we're in right now is the age of Aquarius, okay? For those of you guys who are on TikTok and you see so much outpour of information and everybody just doing shit, it just feels chaotic. Sometimes when you get on there, age of Aquarius energy, because Aquarian energy, okay, is eccentric. It's out of the box, meaning that it's not the norm, okay? It's here to shake shit up, literally. That's what Aquarius energy is, okay? That's what they do, okay? Now, anytime we have Aquarius season, or we have like the moon in Aquarius, or heavy astrological bodies, okay, planets, things like that in the sign of Aquarius, we have a lot of shake-up energy that happens, right? This is what I want you to think about, okay? When the moon's in the sign of Aquarius, we have a lot of things that happen that people consider to be weird, right? So like, for example, your phones and stuff not working. It seems like you have a lot of technological things like that start tripping, okay? That is Aquarius energy, okay? Now, yes, granted, when we have Mercury retrograde, that's when we do also see a lot of technological things trip out as well, okay? However, this is a bit more deeper, because Aquarius is the sign of innovation, okay? Aquarius is the sign of the community. Aquarius is the sign of friendships, okay? Humanitarianistic things, okay? Networking, social groups, all of that, you guys, is Aquarian energy, okay? So this is what I want you guys to think back to. Think back to the beginning of this year, okay? Think back to Capricorn season, and then after Cap season. So that was January, okay? Because the beginning of January is Cap season, but the end of January is Aquarius season, okay? So think back to when we had the new moon in Aquarius earlier this year, okay? What were you planting? What were you manifesting for yourself, okay? What did you want to come to light? Because that's what this full moon is getting ready to brew and come out for you, darling, okay? Remember, full moons are times for releasing, okay? This means that there has been a culmination, okay? Think of it like, I'm hearing sugar, spice, and everything nice, like the Pop-Up Girls. You got all these ingredients that's coming in, right? But then that boom, that explosion that happens, that's the culmination and the releasing of energy, and then you have your output, okay? So what were you pouring into yourself? What were you pouring into your business? What were you pouring into your career, into your personal life, into your romantic life, okay? Were you trying to manifest pregnancy? Were you trying to manifest, you know, a marriage? Were you trying to manifest meeting your soulmate? Were you trying to manifest getting a new car? Were you trying to manifest getting a new house? All of those things, okay? Think back to that time, okay? Now, of course, remember, there's a little ant right here. Remember, okay, full moons, right? This is a time to let go. This is a time to release the things that no longer serve us. This is time to banish, okay? So you are doing a lot of cleaning right now. Anytime we have a full moon, and in my opinion, new moons as well. However, definitely for the full moons, you're doing a lot of cleaning, okay? Because you're letting go of energy. You're transmuting it and not even realizing that you're transmuting. You could be upset about something and then you start cleaning. And you don't even realize that you cleaning while you're upset is transmuting that energy, literally. Isn't it beautiful how life works? Okay, so you're transmuting when you do that, okay? And I want you guys to keep that in mind, okay? Continue to transmute anything that's negative, anything that's low vibrational, anything that does not serve you, okay? Continue to let it go and continue to allow it to be released from you, okay? Because that's what's key and that's what's necessary. When we keep emotions and energies and things bottled up inside of us, okay, they're gonna come out like a crazy explosion, and sometimes they can explode on the damn wrong people, okay, or they can explode at the wrong times, okay? So it's like, and then yes, you have to think about it. Well, nothing really is wrong, nothing really is right. Everything happens when it's divinely meant to happen. However, we're still here to learn, to be able to remember boundaries, to remember to know how our energy, right, is making a difference in the universe, because it's as within, so without, and as above, so below, right? Okay, so when we have the full moon, okay, this is a great time for you to be writing down, okay, immediately. I'm seeing red ink immediately, okay? So write down in red ink, what are the things that you want to release, okay? Especially related to the Aquarian things, because Aquarius, like I said, is the sign of friendships. This is your networking. This is your collaborations. This is your groups, okay? This is your community things, okay? So maybe this is you moving from one community to another community. That's the full moon in Aquarius, okay? Maybe this is you letting go of one friendship, okay, that you've been holding on to that just no longer serves you anymore, okay? It don't make you happy. There's not a consistency, you know, you guys don't understand. Whatever the case may be, okay, you're letting it go. That is the full moon, okay? Maybe there was a group that you were, you know, collaborating with. Maybe somebody that you were working with. Maybe you were out here networking with, you know, these different teams and these third parties, but then you start to find somewhere better. Full moon Aquarius. Maybe you decide to let go of a certain website that you were working on and you were collaborating with, or with somebody, or maybe, you know, you started to it was just right there. Okay, it's going away, going into a trance now. Maybe you because I want you guys to see how basic astrology is, meaning that it can be something so small and it can be something that's so grand, okay? So for example, okay, if you are an Aries rising, okay, and you have Aquarius falling in its natural placement in the 11th house, okay, again, it could be a friend that you've been eyeing this whole time and you like, I don't know, like, I think I need to move around because and then something happens, or you see something on social media about them, or you see something on social media. Here's a red cardinal. Oop, here's two. Oop, spirit talking. Okay, maybe you see something on social media that makes you put a really bad taste in your mouth and makes you feel like, you know, I knew this, you know, maybe I knew they was always like this, and now it comes to light. Because remember, the moon, right, represents what's hidden, okay? So when we have a new moon, things are shined upon, but also when we have a full moon, I feel like things are also shined upon, because that's that releasing energy that's happening, okay? The moon is the light of the darkness, right? The sun is the light of the day. So bing bang, you get what I catch my drift? Okay, let's go through some more houses though, okay? I want to get you guys some more examples as well about this full moon in Aquarius, because I remember when I did the last full moon in Aquarius video that I did for you guys, and I remember that energy. And anytime the Aquarian energy is in there, it's gonna be a bit shake-uppy, okay? Because Aquariuses are ruled by planet Uranus, okay, which is that planet of sudden changes, okay? He is the planet of unpredictability, okay, meaning that you can't predict when certain things are going to happen or when it's not going to happen or when this is going to shift. It just kind of happens when you really, like, when you're least fucking expecting it. It's like lightning as well. It's like Uranus does rule that as well. Now, Aquarius, okay, traditional ruler, the OG ruler of them, okay, back in the way days, okay, was Saturn, okay? So you can look at it as Aquarius being ruled by both Saturn and Uranus, okay? Now Saturn, right, that's the dictator, that's father of time, That's Big Daddy Karma. Okay, he don't play. Remember, karma is good and bad. Okay, this is about structure. This is about boundaries. Okay, this is about limitations. Okay, all of that is that Saturn energy. So Aquariuses are really that energy, okay, plus Uranus energy. Okay, now yes, granted, Aquariuses are, they're very great friends. In all honesty, they are really great friends, you guys. They are amazing friends. They can really be there for you through the most craziest wildest times. Okay, their love for you there, they do have big hearts as well, but you know, Aquarius because they rule the circulatory system. Okay, and if you know what the circulatory system is, right, that's what's regulating, right, the blood, everything to be flowing throughout your body and everything else. Okay, so think about that. When your circulation when your circulation is cut off, right, in something, it makes a completely different it makes a huge difference, right, in your life, right? More birds are calling, y'all. Wow, and 2 cardinals are right here. It makes a huge difference in your life, though, right? A huge difference. It's not something that you can just easily play with or whatever, right? Sorry about that, y'all. Trying to make sure y'all can still see me. So granted that, okay, people like to say Aquariuses are wild, or why Aquariuses act like that. It's because they're ruled by the planet of sudden change, so they're always kind of experiencing sudden shit, right, that's making them shift, that's making them have to feel a certain type of way or look at things a certain type of way, or whatever the case may be, right? So yeah, that's definitely Aquarian energy for you. But back to what I was saying, okay, about the traditional OG ruler of Aquarius, okay, being Saturn. Saturn is currently in Pisces in retrograde. Okay, I have videos over Saturn and Pisces. Okay, I have videos over what this Saturn and Pisces transit really means. Okay, and then about retrogrades, I have a lot of insight and means on that, you guys, on my YouTube, my TikTok, my Instagram. So please go on there and check it out. Please educate yourself. The information is free, 99. Okay, so please go check it out. Saturn being in retrograde in Pisces, okay, and Pisces being that a sign of illusions and mysteries and deceptions, okay, and no boundaries, right? And then Saturn being retrograde, meaning that he's going backwards to make us review, okay, where we could have been looking at things with those rose-colored glasses. Where could we have not been seeing things for what they truly are, okay? Where could we, you know, we need to work on things that's in our subconscious mind, things like that, okay? So we're going to have Saturn in Pisces opposing Mercury, okay, and I'm bringing up Mercury because Mercury is currently in the sign of Leo. So we have the Sun in Leo, we have Mercury in Leo, okay, and then we just had Mars in Leo. Mars is still in Leo in Vedic astrology. However, in Western astrology, okay, Mars is now in the sign of Virgo, okay. But this is what I want us to be mindful of, okay. Mercury, right, is our communication, thinking, short distance travel planet. This is the planet of your siblings, okay, communication, intellect, memory, your cousins, things like that, okay. Since Saturn in Pisces is going to be opposing Mercury in Leo, okay, meaning that there's an opposition going on, okay, meaning that Saturn in Pisces is going to be over here and Mercury and Leo going to be over here, okay, and it's going to be like this opposing energy. And what you have to do is you have to really learn to stop, listen, and then work together the way you can move harmoniously, right? Instead of keep trying to like one person doing it, one person, no, what I'm doing, no, we have to just stop and listen. Just stop and listen, okay? Because there's something that maybe you're not seeing. There's something that, and then Saturn being that intense planet, okay, and then Mercury being, you know, him, the communication planet. Like I said, Saturn is definitely a more bigger, intense planet compared to Mercury. Okay, so that energy may come off like that, okay, but see past the illusion, okay, is what I'm trying to get you to see. See past the illusion, okay. Let's get into the aspects right quick since I talked about that. We have the Sun and Moon, right? The Sun and the Moon are going to be actually squaring Jupiter in Taurus, okay? Remember, Taurus is an earth sign as well. Leo is a fire sign. Aquarius is an air sign, okay? The moon will be in Aquarius, whereas the sun will be in the sign of Leo, okay? So the sun and the moon will be squaring Jupiter. Squares is an aspect in your chart that brings about tension, okay? It can feel the best word I can use is tension. I mean, it honestly kind of feels like somebody is probably like you just kind of feel like somebody just shifted your emotions a bit, like somebody punched it inside of you and you just bother, like you just like it's like a certain energy that you have, okay? However, what we fail to realize is that the squares are really a time for growth, okay? The squares are really a time to learn, okay? The squares are really a time to work with that energy, and that's really when you should be transmuting that energy, okay? Just call 15-15 on the timer, talk about those new beginnings, no changes, okay? So when you feel those squares come in, when you feel that energy of, you know, I just want to be left, I don't like, oh my God, this person's bothering me, oh my gosh, this is getting on my nerves, oh my gosh, this, and the third, okay? When you start feeling like that, what you have to do is you have to transmute that energy. Remember what I said earlier about going back and starting to vacuum, or you're starting to sweep when you start to feel angry? That's doing the same thing, okay? Especially because the sun, right, that's Leo, that's your heart. It's about getting into your heart, okay? The moon is your emotions. So again, getting into your feelings, getting into your emotions, okay? Trusting in your instincts, your intuition, your gut, okay? Don't allow the truth of things, okay, to kind of get you into that stubborn energy, right? Because Taurus is a stubborn sign, right? They are a fixed sign, just like the sign of Leo. They take a long time to change, okay? They are stubborn to change. It's hard-headed. It's going to take you a few things for you to go through, for you to get it. However, that's what your soul needed, for you to experience it, for you to understand what you need to understand. You can't be mad at nobody but yourself. I mean, and you shouldn't be mad at yourself because it's an experience and you're not alone in this experience. So don't feel like that. Don't feel those type of ways, okay, y'all? And then we're going to have Jupiter in Taurus, okay, trining Mars in Virgo, okay? Again, Taurus and Virgo are both earth signs, okay? Taurus is ruled by Venus. We have Venus in Leo retrograde, okay? That is the other astrological body that we have in Leo. So we have Venus in Leo retrograde. We're going to have Mercury in Leo, and then we have the Sun in Leo, okay? All that going on right now. Now the Jupiter in Taurus trining the Mars in Virgo. This is a great this is a very good aspect, okay? This is a very good aspect because when we think about Taurian energy, okay, this is about the possessions, this is about love, this is about money, this is about beauty, art, all that good stuff, okay? And then Mars being our action planet, our ambition planet, our passion planet, okay? Him being in the sign of Virgo, which is about helping other people, being of service to other people, right? This is about cleaning. This is about being organized, okay? This is about routine and health and work and career and things like that, okay? I feel extremely what I'm hearing is that there's going to be a lot of career opportunity that's going to be coming in for the collective, okay? Yeah, here's my thumb itching. Okay, there are going to be a lot of opportunities that's coming in, a lot of good fortune, a lot of wealth that's coming in for the people, okay? Especially if you are somebody that leaf just dropped out of nowhere. If you are someone that is a huge service to other people, okay, maybe you go above and beyond your way every day to go donate and do things, you know, donate to the homeless or, you know, give into food pantries and things like that, okay? That's also a humanitarianistic thing, okay? That is very Aquarian of you, and I love that. And just know that all the good that you do put out into the universe, it does come back to you 10 times fold. It does come back to you 10 times fold in the ways that you least expect, okay? The ways you least expect. That's the other thing about manifestation, y'all. Manifestation, it comes in the way it's meant to come in, okay? Sometimes it's not in that pretty image that you're envisioning in your brain with this and this and da-da-da. However it comes in, okay? So allow these things to come in for you, okay? Because a trine is a great aspect, especially, you know, you have them in your chart, whatever. Trines are great aspects. These are harmonious aspects, okay? So that means harmony. That means things are flowing. That means positive things are coming about. And then because this full moon is happening in the sign of Aquarius, which is about shakeups, which is about things that you don't see coming, which is about unexpected events happening, okay? Again, are you catching my drift? Expect some unexpected money. Expect some unexpected opportunities with your career and with your work, okay? Expect that to come in, okay? And I know people say, you shouldn't expect anything, baby. I always tell people to expect the unexpected. Just expect the unexpected. Because why not? Why put yourself in this energy of, oh, nothing will ever happen, oh, woe is me? No, you know what? I'm going to be in the energy of every day of expecting the unexpected because I don't know everything. So I'm just going to stay positive. And here's a fly. I'm just going to stay positive. I'm just going to stay open. I'm going to keep my thoughts up. I want to keep my energy up, and I'm going to continue to show the universe what it is that I want. I'm going to continue to pour into the universe what it is that I want. I'm going to continue to be the person that I'm meant to be in this world, regardless of if I'm getting something back or not, because I'm not doing this for the return. I'm doing this out of the goodness of my heart, and because I want to do this, and because this is my soul, and this is my mission, this is my purpose. And the universe is like, look at her just doing so just because she loves us, and she's just doing this for the greater good of the people. Boop, there you go. They do that. The universe does do that. It's up to you to believe it and to trust it, though, and to have faith in yourself, number one, y'all, okay? Now, since we talked about the aspects, okay, and then especially with that sun and moon, Jupiter and Taurus, yeah, that's ego, and then things being hidden, okay, squaring. Maybe, you know, you could be in your head, you could be in your ego feeling like, oh my God, nothing's working, oh my God, the money ain't coming in, or oh my God, I don't have no job, oh my God. You know, you're allowing the ego to take over instead of getting into your intuition and trusting what the divine is showing you, trusting in the unseen. Okay, that's affecting your good fortune that the universe is trying to bring in for you. Okay, that's why that's a square. So you have to learn to work on that energy. Okay, work on that. Learn to work on your ego. Okay, learning to silence the ego, learning to tell the ego to shut the hell up and get where it's supposed to be at, because the ego is low vibrational. The ego is not helping you. Ego wants you to be in ego because ego is happy there. Let it go. Okay, let it go. Let it go. Okay, y'all, we got to let that go. Let's go through the houses, though. Let's talk about the full moon in the houses, okay? Let's talk about the full moon in the houses, okay? Now, if you are an Aries rising, okay, I gave you guys a brief example of Aries rising. This is Aquarius following your 11th house, okay? So this could be you letting go of friendships, letting go of something that you do in the community, okay? Maybe you go and you volunteer and do something in one community park, and now you're going to find another park to go to, okay? That's the full moon. That's you letting go of that and moving on to something better, okay? That's just an example. That's just a tidbit. Remember, you guys can always book your intuitive natal chart readings with me, okay? And that will allow me to do a full moon or a new moon reading for you, if that's what you want, okay? You can always just book a tarot reading, a general tarot reading, and see what's coming forth for you for the full moon, okay, or this new moon, whichever ones you guys like to do. Again, if you ever have any questions about any of my services, I do have a phone number that you guys can text or reach out to me on, okay? And I also have an email as well, okay? All that will be listed below. All that is on my website, okay? Check out the description box below. All right, let's go ahead and get into Taurus rising, okay? If you are a Taurus rising, this is the full moon in Aquarius happening in your 10th house, okay? The 10th house of the public image, reputation, career, okay, baby? What job are you shifting? What job are you letting go of? What career are you letting go of? What change are you making to your public image? How are you about to present yourself to the world, baby? You better step, Taurus. I got goosebumps on y'all. It's warm. It's warm. It's warm. So, hey, y'all get the message, okay? Gemini rising, okay? This is the full moon happening in your 9th house, okay? The 9th house of long distance travel and philosophy and wisdom and the truth, okay? The full, remember, Aquarius is also the water bearers, okay? Aquarius is the sign of pouring in that truth, okay? Whether people like it or not, it's the truth that's being poured in, okay? And you can't knock the truth, okay? So, Gemini rising, immediately I'm hearing a journey for you, okay? You going on a self journey for yourself, the journey of self, okay? Learning about yourself, learning higher knowledge, okay? Maybe you're letting go of, wow, 9th house, maybe you're letting go of some studies, okay? Maybe you're getting ready to start school, okay? Maybe you're ending a certain school, maybe you're ending something that you're doing that's connected with that energy, okay? Also, you guys remember, because it is a full moon, okay, you also can have things that can happen health-wise related to the full moon, okay? So, Gemini rising, the 9th house is the house that Sag is really the Lord over, okay? But Gemini, you rule the hands, the arms, Gemini rules the hands, the arms, and the shoulders, okay? And the lungs, okay? And then Sagittarius is the sign that rules over the hips, okay? And the thighs, and I want to say the liver, but please don't quote me on that one. I know for sure the hips and the thighs, though, for facts. Okay, so maybe this is something that is going on in those areas for you, okay? Maybe something that's screaming and is trying to get your attention, okay? Please pay attention to that. Same thing for Aries rising 11th house. Maybe stuff going on with the ankles, okay? Because Aquarius does rule the ankles as well. people with Aquarius placements are prone to a lot of sprains and strains and things like that in their ankles. So just be mindful of some of these little things, you guys, okay? This is just a tip, and this is for anybody. It don't matter if you have Aquarius or not. That can be anybody, okay? That's not a to a specific house placement. I'm just letting you guys know about that, okay? But Gemini rising, Aquarius being in your 9th house, that really is making me go, because Spirit is, I'm just seeing a bunch of like fog there. And that's really, really weird to me. Aquarius in the 9th house. I'm strongly feeling that this is maybe, this is your religious beliefs changing. There we go. Wow. Gemini risings, y'all, bless y'all. Y'all got some work to do. I got some work to do. Get ready. Just go and get ready, because y'all about to be going through a journey for real. Welcome to your awakening. Letting go of religious beliefs, okay? Letting go of certain things that are not truthful, okay? Maybe you're connected more with your philosophy. Maybe you're connected more with philosophers, okay? Reading more, discovering the truth more, okay? Things of that nature, okay? Let's move on from Gemini rising, because Gemini, we know y'all are indecisive. All the air signs are indecisive, okay? Gemini, you guys are overthinkers for sure in the head. It's not your fault that ruled by Mercury, but y'all got to work on that energy, okay? That goes for Gemini, Sun, Moon, Rising, Gemini placements. You hear me? Okay. Cancer rising. This is the full moon happening in your 8th house, okay? So this is maybe some secrets that are coming to light for you that are going to shake up some shit for you, okay? But please trust, remember, secrets don't have to be necessarily negative or bad. This could be you maybe find out that your teacher passed, you know, your favorite teacher from elementary passed. I hate to say it, but that's just the truth, okay? Because the 8th house is the house of death, okay? This is the house of transformation, regeneration, rebirth, okay? The occult, okay? So all that, okay? Maybe you get connected with somebody and they're able to teach you new studies about the occult, okay? Maybe you decide to pick up a new venture about the occult. Maybe you decide to go to school for the occult, okay? You decide to look up into some programs or things of that nature, okay? Maybe you found out that that somebody unfortunately passes in your family, okay? That definitely could be some information with you, okay? Cancer rising, Leo rising. This is the full moon happening in your 7th house, okay? The 7th house is the house of long-term relationships and partnerships and contracts and marriage, okay? Just to name a few, okay? Libra is the lord of that house, okay? So there's still some of that Venusian energy there, okay? That glamour, the materialistic things, fashion, art, beauty, all that good stuff, okay? I'm hearing music, okay? Maybe you connect with somebody in the music industry, some type of contract. Maybe you sign a new contract, okay, something for yourself. Maybe you're starting a new work venture, okay? Maybe you are creating your own contracts for your own business, okay? This could also you be Leo rising, especially with this being Leo season. Sun there, Sun in Leo. We have Venus there as well. Venus is also in Leo retrograde, okay? This could also be right now you doing some reviewing about your relationships, okay? The partnership that you've been in, okay? This is Spirit asking you definitely to spend some time reviewing that, okay? You may have some shakeups, okay? Maybe something's going on at work that's shaking up, maybe making you leave, or maybe making you be like, no, I don't really want to do this anymore, okay? Aquarius falls in your 7th house, though. Maybe you find out something within some of your connections, okay? Any of your relationships, remember, relationships are not just romantic. Any of your relationships, okay? Maybe you find out something, okay, and it kind of tilts the scales a little bit, okay? It kind of leaves you feeling a bit imbalanced, okay? Virgo rising. This is Aquarius in your 6th house, okay? This is the 6th house of work, career, routines, okay? Maybe this is you finally letting go of something and creating a new routine for yourself. That way you are able to finally do the things that you really want to do in life, okay? Maybe this is you letting go of one job and starting a new job that's actually geared towards your dreams and your aspirations and your desires, okay? Because Aquarius is also the sign of our aspirations and our dreams, okay? So what do you aspire to do? Okay, what is it that you really dream of doing? What is it that really makes your heart go bloom when you think about doing it, when you want to do it all the time? What is that up there? Interesting. We got all type of creatures visited us today. I don't know what that was. Very interested, Virgo rising. Please take this opportunity and use it for what it really is, okay? Especially because Virgo rising, Mars is transiting your 1st house. I heard that, bird? Wow, Mars is transiting your 1st house. Okay, that's a message from somebody for sure. Mars is transiting your first house of self, okay? So it's asking you to get your routines together, okay? To get your organization together, okay? To get things, your structure in place, okay? That way you can be able to flow better, okay? Libra rising, okay? This is putting Aquarius in your 5th house, okay? The 5th house is the house of creativity, okay? Can also be seen as the 6th house, but I give the 6th house more to the 8th house, okay, for Scorpio, because Scorpio is the lord of the 8th house, okay? But the 5th house, this is about creativity. This is about children, okay? This is about vitality, your energy, okay? Romance, okay? How are you creating, okay? Maybe you're coming up with an eccentric way to create. Maybe you're going to be going out the box and showing people the way you really like to create, okay? The way you really like to use your energy, okay? Maybe you're going to be dancing, okay? Maybe you were putting on a show. Maybe you're coming up with ways to be more theatrical, okay? Leo is the lord of that 5th house energy. Leo does rule theatrics, okay? So I'm definitely getting that as well from you, for you guys, for the Libra risings, okay, in the 5th house. This could be you connecting with your children more, okay? This could be maybe some of you guys finding out you're pregnant, okay? You guys weren't expecting that. That could be a shake-up, sudden shocking events that's coming through with the full moon in Aquarius, okay? Remember, the moon also is the symbol of pregnancy and fertility and the mother in the womb, okay? Same thing as the sign of Cancer, okay? Now, if you are a Scorpio rising, okay, this is putting Aquarius in your 4th house, okay? The 4th house is the house of home, okay? Nurture, emotions, family, fertility, okay? This could be you finding out you're also pregnant, okay? Maybe this is the time that you were trying to create a baby, okay? Maybe this is where you start to have talks about baby, okay? Or about expanding your family, or ways to, the ways that your family are going to work, okay? Maybe this is you going to the doctor and figuring out, okay, are you able to have kids, okay? Maybe this is you figuring out what are your options to expand and create and have a family, okay? For the 4th house energy, okay? This is also maybe some shakeups happening in the home, okay? Maybe something happens that requires you to move immediately or to leave, okay? Maybe some random, rebuke any negative, I rebuke any negative low vibrational things that happen at all for anybody. However, if it's divinely meant for them to come into play, that way it can move you along your journey, okay? That's so be it, and that's what has to happen, okay? The divine works in their ways. I'm not the ultimate creator. I'm not the most high, okay? I'm just one of the messengers, all right? Again, but Scorpio rising, 4th house energy, Aquarius in the 4th house, okay? A lot of sudden changes, shakeups of events, okay? Maybe even stuff going on with the mother figures in the life, the maternal figures in your life, okay? Like mom, grandma, okay? Things of that nature. Maybe you're finding out things about them, okay? Again, remember, Aquarius rules the circulatory system, okay? So we have to be mindful of that, okay? Now, if you are a Sagittarius rising, okay, this is putting the full moon in your 3rd house, okay? So maybe you're expecting some communication to come through, okay? It's getting ready to come in. It's going to come in when you least expect it, okay? Remember, because Aquarius energy is shakeups, is when you least expect it, baby, okay? So we have that coming through as well for you guys. Sagittarius 3rd house, maybe this is you letting go of a certain way of thinking as well, okay? Maybe you're tired of thinking about things a certain way, or seeing things for not as they really are, so you're letting go of that as well, okay? This is you changing or releasing your connections to certain people, okay? Maybe there's something that you've been driving to that was a short distance, okay? And now you release it, you let it go, okay? Maybe it was on like 5 minutes, 10 minutes, but it was taking your time, it was taking your energy, it was not making you feel the best. You have decided to let it go now because it no longer serves you, okay? That's that 3rd house energy. I'm also picking up something with school for you guys in that 3rd, if you're a Sag rising. So please, y'all, let me know in the comments, send me an email, message me on Instagram, anything. Because I'm always curious to know what things play out for everybody, because we all have these placements, okay? We all have all 12 signs of the zodiac within us, y'all. We all have them. I don't care if you say, I don't see nothing in the 6th house, okay? But you still have a placement, okay? The placement, the energy is still there in your chart, okay? Please understand and understand that, okay? So these things will apply to us all in our own unique ways, okay? The chart is made up of houses and signs and degrees. So there's so many ways to read where you have these energies of all 12 signs that in your birth chart, okay? Again, remember, for birth chart readings, you guys click the link below, the website, check me out, okay? I have reviews on my Google business listing and on my actual website. Please check out the reviews, okay? If you're one of those people that need to see reviews, I don't knock it. Now, if you are a Capricorn, keep moving forward. If you're a Capricorn rising, okay, This is the full moon happening in your second house, okay? So this is you maybe releasing something that is going on with your values, okay? Your possessions, because the second house energy is values, possessions, food, money, things of that nature, okay? So maybe you have something coming through, okay, with money, okay? Maybe you're getting ready to have a huge release of money that is getting ready to come your way, okay? Also, second house, this could be you letting go. I can't even talk right now. Wow, this could be you letting go of something that's of value to you, okay? Maybe your values are shifting, okay? Maybe the things that you planted in the beginning of the year, maybe you want to shift those values, okay? That is happening for you. Let's see what is also happening with the second house. Your eating is definitely changing, like I said, because that food is Taurus rules food in the second house. Uranus is still in Taurus, okay, causing all the shakeups right now for everybody with the food for Earth. So that's why a lot of people are saying, oh, food doesn't taste the same anymore. This tastes weird, yada, 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 okay? Also, second house energy. That's enough for Cap Rising. You guys can do the research again, like I said, or book a reading. I'm just really going through a tidbit to give you guys some synopsises, okay? My brain still wants to say one more for Cap Rising. Cap, let's see, this would be your second house. Aquarius, Leo is 8th. Okay, so yeah, maybe something with money is strongly coming through. Maybe you find out some things as well. Maybe some things come to light for you as well, okay? I'll leave y'all with that. Now, first house, Aquarius rising. If you are an Aquarius rising, okay, this is putting Aquarius, the full moon, in your first house of self, okay? So this is you letting go of something within yourself. This is you changing your appearance. This is you coming out and changing the way you see things, okay? This is you maybe changing your mindset on things, okay? This is you spending more time alone with yourself. This is you making self-discoveries of yourself, okay? I'm going to stop there because I don't want none of the other signs to feel like I did more for y'all than them, okay? So that's a tidbit. And then last but not least, of course, we have Pisces rising. If you are Pisces rising, okay, this puts the full moon in Aquarius in your 12th house, okay? This means that the full moon is transiting your subconscious mind, okay? This is transiting the things that you don't see coming, okay? This is about the hidden enemies house, okay? So maybe your hidden enemies are getting revealed, okay? Maybe this is you clearing out your subconscious and really working on your mindset, okay? Remember, because we also have Saturn in Pisces, okay? That's opposing Mercury and Leo. Mercury is also the thinking, communication, intellect planet. Saturn is the limiting beliefs planet. Pisces is the subconscious sign, okay? So working on your subconscious mind and releasing anything that does not serve you, okay? This also could be some hidden endings that you do not see coming, okay? Things such as like people in the hospitals or asylums, going to jail, okay? Maybe this is you going to some extravagant party that you weren't expecting, okay? Or maybe this is the party that you do go to has some crazy shake-up events that you didn't see coming, okay? It's a lot of futuristic things going on. Maybe you are getting some intuitive downloads, some spiritual downloads and nudges, okay? All of that is definitely the full moon in Aquarius energy, okay? What I want you guys to remember, though, okay, is that this is a time to connect always with yourself, because the full moon is about you sitting with yourself and feeling, okay, what do I need to release? What do I need to let go? What is coming up for me right now that I need to think? Go back and look at your journals, okay? What were you journaling? What were you writing about? What were you talking about? What were you trying to release, okay? And allow this energy to be released, okay? Remember, I told you guys what I saw is writing in red ink, okay? We're writing in red ink. You can sit it out under a bottle or a glass of water. This is what I'm visually seeing right now, my third eye, okay? Under a glass of water, okay? Let it sit overnight, and then we're going to actually rip it down in two. Rip it down in the other one to make 4, okay? Because the full moon, 4 is the number for Cancer, the moon, okay? And then you're going to burn each piece. 1, 2, 3, 4. You heard how did y'all hear that? Shit just leaves just randomly started falling. But when I tell you the wind wasn't blowing or anything, it was just so quiet. It was like somebody was standing behind me and they just started dropping stuff. I'm telling you, the 1, 2, 3, 4 is going to work. But remember, you guys, you have to believe in yourself, okay? Nothing's ever going to work if you don't believe in yourself, first and foremost. That's really important. That's key, okay? Wow. This full moon, I feel like this will be an exciting time, okay? I feel like this is definitely a time for a lot of us to release the things that just truly need to go, okay? That don't no longer serve us, okay? What you want to do is you want to look and see at what house that you actually have Aquarius in, okay? This full moon is happening on 8/1, and here is a Here is a spider visiting us, y'all. These is one of the answers. Oh, now it's on my paper. Now it's not on my paper. Oh, you can't get on my bag, ancestor. Y'all is jumping, you see it. Thank you, ancestor, for the message. We appreciate you. I don't do them jumping spiders, y'all. I hope y'all got to see an enjoyment of my theatrics right quick, okay? But just remember, y'all, just remember, okay? This is a time to always connect with yourself and release the things that no longer serve us, okay? Like I was saying before the spider came and pulled up, okay? And the moon is in Scorpio today, so that's amazing that it came up now. You guys saw it on my paper. You're going to look and see where you actually have Aquarius at in your chart. So what house is Aquarius for you? And then if you go directly across from that house, okay, that is going to be the opposing house. That's where your Leo house is at, okay? So again, if you are in Aquarius rising, okay, this is putting Aquarius in your first house. I believe that means Leo would be in your 7th house. So that'll be your first and your 7th house that are both being impacted, okay? Yeah, because Aquarius, that'll be Aquarius, Pisces, and then you have Aries, Taurus, Gemini, Cancer, Leo. Yeah, so that's 1 and 7. I just had to double check myself on that, okay? Taurus, if you, I just did Aries rising. If you're a Taurus rising, that is your 10th house in your 4th house. If you were a Gemini rising, that's your 9th house in, I want to say, your 3rd house. Yep, your 9th and your 3rd house that are being affected, okay? Yep, all that makes sense. All that makes sense right now. That all makes sense. So again, if you check both of those houses, you guys, your Leo house and your Aquarius house, but your Aquarius house first, because this full moon is happening in Aquarius, and then check your Leo house. This will show you a lot more intel about, okay, what's coming forth for you for this full moon in the sign of Aquarius, okay? It's gonna be fun. That's all I can say. It's definitely gonna be fun, because July, I told you guys July was going to be turning up, and then August is just, yeah. July and August, it's like that 7-8. Those 2 months are really big, because 7, right, in numerology, that 7 is the number, the spirituality number, okay? So this is about our spiritual growth. This is about the ascension. This is about us connecting with the self. Now, to remember also the year 2023, many of us said that this is the year of the great mass awakening, right? Where a lot of people are learning more about themselves, the truth, the uncovering, the age of Aquarius. All that energy is just popping right now. And then 8, right? The number 8 is the sign of regeneration and transformation and rebirth and death, Scorpio energy, okay? Just like when you see 888, that's about healing, that's about abundance, it's about many things that's coming forth. You turn that 8 to the side, that really makes the infinity symbol, okay? So it's about infinite changes, infinite rebirths, infinite transformation that are always happening amongst to us, okay? If you're definitely seeing numbers 444, 1122, the number 45, okay? I definitely seen those numbers pop out while I was recording this, so this is definitely for you, especially if you're someone that sees red cardinals, okay? This is definitely for you as well, because they definitely came and hanged out with me. So just a few special extra nudges for some of you guys that if you just feel like you're not sure, just know, okay? I want you to just know and trust that everything is coming, okay? Everything that you desire, your true desires, your true aspirations is coming in, baby. Write down what it is that you want to release. That way it can manifest for you, okay? The next, when we have that new moon in Aquarius coming in, okay? Because those new energies, it will come in. Always remember, when we have an ending, there was always a new beginning, okay? I'm sending much love, light, and alignment to you all. Thank you for everybody who watched it and made it thus far, okay? Sending much love and alignment to you all, baby. Thank you for everything. Much gratitude to you all, and I hope you all have a beautiful day and happy full moon.